Hello everybody, this is Introverted Comedian and I'm back with a new episode from the Oxbow Map on the Medieval Dynasty game. And currently I'm waiting for the next season so I can finish this quest, Entangled in the Darkness, or in Darkness as it says. I've been doing a little bit, working towards it. I do know it has some impact on the game and on the map. So basically this is directly connected to when you initially start. Let's see. Which one was it? So the initial part is this one, stay vigilant. As soon as you start doing quests, story quests for other villages or for the town of Piastovia, you will then unlock the Be Patient one. Let's see if I can actually find it. Okay, so after you unlock Wait for the right opportunity to help the Oxbow, you will need to speak to Sedowin. Sedowin then sends you for this one, Call to Action. Apparently there's some miraculous cure for the Castellan that is needed. And you need to collect the essence of the swamp, evergreen flower, unknown ichor. I've already covered this in one of the previous episodes. Then you need to go with this one with Entangled in the Darkness, and there are quite a few tasks, quite a lot of people to talk to. Then follows the investigation. When it comes to the investigation, again it will be a little bit of a longish one, since you end up with the next step, which is down the rabbit hole. You then discover a very dark secret. Apparently the former Castellan, the father of the current one, is living in a cave under their house, and lots of resources have been stockpiled there. Resources that came after the current Castellan invited some bandits who initially attacked the people traveling with your character when the game started. Oh, basically they the shady actions of the Castellan resulted in your character having to deal with being hurt and nearly killed. Yeah, so I've done some insulating around my village in the previous episode. Now I'm trying to close a little bit around as much as I can. Okay, nope. Of course, I was hoping to be able to close this fully. If you do want to close areas such as this one, you can always just go on destroy. The main issue is I think it's going to destroy all of the spaces. So I'm just going to close wherever I can. End of the day, there's no one actually attacking me, so I don't have to care that much about it. I do wish it would work a little bit on shallow water though, because it is quite a small bit, or at least place the gates around it or something like that. Whatever. Yeah, so fortunately I do have woodcutters on the job, and they're doing an amazing job at getting me logs. So I can now freely do these actions. Okay, yeah. So most of this is my fault. As I said earlier, I kind of went with, you can actually see the square over here. I went a little bit with them in the water, which makes it impossible to build the fences as I would want them. Yeah, of course. But it's not bad even if it's looking like this. It's still giving the aspect of an enclosure. Oh, come on, for Pikachu's sake, really, mate. Yeah, plenty of gates to go around then, without me actually having to build any gates. Okay, this one was actually quite small. Okay, looks like my villagers are enjoying not having to do much. Finally, a decent way to build. So I'm going to have the maximum closure to the water, so I don't waste space. And that's about it. I will in the future need to remove some more trees so I can extend the orchard. And for the moment, I kind of got the area where I have trees covered. Maybe even pushed a little bit further than where it was initially. Let's take a look. So yeah, I actually went a little bit further. That's not a problem. This gives me a decent idea of what can be done further. Let's place some more orchards. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. Cookie. Actually, oh no. Yeah, I've built them at different angles, it seems. Yeah, so I'm going to close with the wall over here. Try to make a straight line. Kind of closed it poorly, to be honest. Initially. And looks like I'm still doing poorly. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Now let's see. Nah. Placed too many of these. Okay. The reason why I took these down is so I can actually build a gate. Of course, one is too wide, one is too narrow. This one is too creepy. Okay, this might actually be it. Cookie. Not so many to place. I know this is a little bit boring, but like I said, sometimes it's necessary to actually have an idea where you can build next and somehow give you a straight place to start with. Now basically when I'm going to remove the trees on the other side, I can try to keep a straight line or as straight as possible based on the fence, which will make it easier to get an orchard built, although this is going to require lots of work. Still, it's not necessary for the moment. I also need to somehow close this part of the village with some more palisades. Okay, and it's time to take a bath, take a nap, and wait until next day to see if the quest is done. Cookie, hello my cookie. So next season, next year, next day, all in one. It's going to be terrible for my village as far as I'm aware, and yeah, it is because of the rate of births and rate of expectancy in my village. Okay, so this actually finished the quest. Let's see. Time for answers ends with this, and then Entangled in Darkness, a new beginning starts. Okie hello my love, don't go away.
Greetings, my love.
Okay, so I also started the side quest to pay taxes. The easiest way to pay your taxes, interact with the spouse of your character and pay the taxes.
See you soon.
So, our quest. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go around my village, try get some food to get them. Oh, that's a lot of rot. Where are my fish darts? Okay, so like I said, right now I will need to take care of the quests in my village. Also, I need to check who's working on my buildings, or if I have enough people to work on the buildings. Of course, I don't have those anymore. Take a rest for the moment. Okay, animal husbandry, I still have enough people on them. Farming, still enough people, that's surprising. Hunting, fishing, doing okay. The sheds are doing okay. The next one that I'm afraid of is this one. And even this one is doing okay. Okay, so at this point, I do not need to care about having to hire more people. I just need to take some quests.
See you soon.
So where are they? Yeah, so as I said not so long ago, trying to take these before they have a chance to go to work. Since most of the time I end up with some.
How do you do? Have a nice day.
Yeah, how I end up with some of the miners.
Oh, it's you again. Have a nice day.
Giving me quests. And their quests are annoying.
I know only one
because
guy
then you
who would
need
be
to
able to erect so
run
much.
all over the map to get them. Okay, now speaking of the map, again I can confirm that there are no more story quests, at least not until I finish or go along with the one that started. Okay, these I can actually take care of later. So let us go to town. Now, if I'm going into town, might as well bring in some iron knives with me, do some trading. Also need to leave a couple of them for my... Oh, come on, horsey. Okay, who's... what... for Pikachu's sake, what don't you have? Okay, now I know. Yeah, once again, when it comes to starting a new season, because all the milk from the last season will turn into sour milk, you have fresh milk if you have someone working on the kitchen. Produce cheese, so don't worry about it, just leave it like that until some milk gets into the food storage.
Whoa.
Okay, let us do this. So first of all, let's do some trading. My finances are suffering after unlocking. Wait.
How do you do?
Yeah, so I have unlocked all of the
Thank you.
technology. I have unlocked schemes. I have unlocked both the village sign and the
How do you do?
village crest. Okay, now one of my workers needed lavender honey. Yes, I'm already here. Might as well buy it. Oh, come on. For 1 coin, I could not
Have a
sell
good
one
day.
more dagger. Doesn't matter. So, this is the reason why I'm trying to recover as much as possible of my previous wealth.
How can I? Want to see my good luck?
How are
Yo,
you?
buy these.
See you around. Oh,
Wait. Buy these.
what? So long.
Okay, and now let's talk to Mr. Dervan. Yo. And let's see what he sold. Yeah, so basically to give you a short version of the story, it seemed like the Castellan kept his mentally ill father in a cave under their house, and he kept stealing things, bringing bandits in the Oxbow along to make some additional money to keep his father alive, although in quite very bad conditions. And yeah, it's quite a bad situation. It's if you reach this point, you'll already know what it is. But now I just need to see what happened. Okay. Apparently they went to look for the man. The villagers got even angrier. Yeah, so apparently the village was the villagers were quite mad, and it seems like they ended up killing quite a few people. In fact, all of them. Not nice. Okay, and apparently now you need to make a choice. So the main issue about the choice is if you haven't completed all of the other story quests, you could only suggest one of them or none of them. You would need more time to think. If you complete them in all of the other 3 villages, you can have 3 people already. Slava of Klonika has been deceiving her child for a long time after killing her former husband in a very strange love story where the poor child, who is now the leader of Clonica, has been deceived into thinking that his father's best friend was the killer of his father. Ended up that the best friend was actually the father and the mother did all the killing. Gilbert also passed his role to his son, Skauki, but he did say he wanted to retire. Meanwhile, Ludomir of Ostoya actually wants the job. He couldn't get it in Ostoya because the people wanted, well, I actually helped towards getting someone else elected. So I'll just go with this guy. Now you do need to talk to him, which means next destination is Ostoya. So that ends a new beginning and starts the new Castellon. Let's see if he actually accepts. Basically, he should. I'll just use this chance to do a bit of traveling. On my horse. Okay, so fortunately at the moment I do not need any more workers. So I don't need to stop and look for any. For a second there I was thinking I'm going the wrong direction. I forgot just how long the trip is. Okie. Now I can also do a little bit of trading since I'm here and I already have the knives with me. That's not the Pikachu. I think she's probably stuck in a wall, glitching. Where the... Yeah, I have no idea where that one is. Looks like she's in the wall, glitching. But no matter where I look from, she's not there. That's honestly a new one. Ah, she's out.
Oh,
Hello. I have knives, you need to buy
See you
knives,
around.
bye-bye. Hello.
hello.
I have knives, you need to buy knives,
Take
bye-bye.
care.
Ooh,
Oh,
I just realized someone has paint. Give me the paint. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah.
price is
So
so good luck.
I will probably need to forge more of those knives and come back to buy that paint, but first of all, I need to get some more money from this guy.
Isn't it weird that
Yo,
only women
yo.
lead once
Oh,
I have knives, you have money.
want to
Give it
see
to me.
so long?
Okay, looks like even more knives are necessary. Now let's talk to the man and get him to become the village chief. Sorry, the town castellan. He wanted to be the village chief, but he didn't get the role. Okay, so it seems like I will need to wait. Not sure if it's the next day or the next season. I'm hoping it's the next day. But I'm not sure about it. Yeah, so pretty much hard for them. They are in charge of the sheep over here as a family, and his wife is the seamstress. If I'm not mistaken, they will move together. So basically, that gives me the chance to do more trading in Gastovia without leaving. Key. Now let's see what these people need. This guy needs lavender honey. This guy needs standing torches. I honestly hate standing torches. And someone needs some plum wine. Fortunately, they are all in my village. Now, to make the trip shorter, where are you, my friend?
Oh, it's you again.
I need a ride to my village. Cute. So plum wine is easy to do. I've had plenty of plums produced last season, and I do have the wine. I just need to stop in time to get it. Cute. Where are you? Ooh. Wow,
Hello.
here's your wine. Plum wine.
Good luck.
Okay, so now I'm looking at wow, Aviva, so many fields. These guys are doing a very good job. Seems like they're moving quite fast. They're even starting to get seeds ready for the next crops. These guys are heavily working on taking down, but also why would you use that when you have
Once I met a
perfectly
guy.
usable iron sights? Yeah, so they're honestly moving faster than I was expecting. In just a few hours they managed to take down quite a few fields. I was a bit afraid that they might not be able to. But they're doing better, much better than expected. Okie dokie. Next person in line, Mr. Lavender Honey. Of course, you're far away. Why would you be closer? Hello, my friend. How are
How
you?
do you do? Oh, it's you. Have a good day.
What the Pikachu?
How
Yeah,
are you?
I was talking to the wrong person.
Goodbye.
Someone actually wants some lights placed. Like I said before, I actually kind of hate those standing torches. Although, to be fair, they're kind of proving if you get them next to each other, they're proving kind of useful. So, not bad. And you can place them even on poor terrain. So, it's honestly not that bad. Okay, one here, one here. One here, one here, and that's it. Yeah, because this is a repeating quest. Best not to place too many at the same time, so when they ask you again, you're able to place some more. Where the Pikachu is he? Wait 1 second. Yo.
How can I help you? Have a good day.
Okay, so I was having a quick look over here. The cherry trees look astonishing, although I've kind of created a barrier over here, but they still look quite amazing. This is why right now I'm waiting for a new generation over here. I placed these mostly as decoration, and I'm also thinking of adding some more over here. Initially, I was thinking about getting more fields in this area, but my poor villagers cannot keep up with it. So I'll just quickly sort out that tree. And key one bag. Go there, go there, go there, go there. Okay, looks like I need to craft more axes. Yeah, so I need to bring 20 tools for one job. Although, to be fair, this tree was supposed to be gone a long time ago. And the same for this one. Although this one I don't actually mind that much. Let's see how it looks. Difficulty. I'm considering options to improve the traffic in my village. The first one is taking down the tree. Yeah, you actually need to get straight on the stump, otherwise it wouldn't work. Okay, now let's place some orchards. of course. Why would it? I'm going to try from this part to the other one. So it needs to be here. Yeah, I really hate it when this happens. At the same time, it is a little bit my fault. Okay, okay. Yeah, so the best thing I can do is to actually leave some spaces in between. From here to right. Yeah, this should do it. Without leaving bigger gaps. Okay, now let's drop those fields. Somehow I was expecting more plots for the orchard. It seems like it wasn't as big as I was thinking. Okay, I'm very happy these are not fields because I don't have my stamina buff. Okay, let us heal this. Okay, of course I'm going to plant more cherries. Decorate the village further. I'll see if I can actually sleep until the next season, although quite a few plots will be left without being actually worked. The reason why I want to do this is because I don't trust that quest. It's most likely. Usually they say if it's until the next season or if it's until the next day. This one is just wait until further events. And it's annoying. If it's not possible, then I'll just need to decorate a little bit. Currently saving additional resources. I need to start planning, building a new village. Since as amazing as it is, this one is not enough to house all of the people I need. It looks like these are all sorted. Okay, looks decent-ish. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4, and I have planted 28, so that's perfect. Thank you. Now, next season might actually be the birth of my character's heir. So, even further reason to go till then. Oh, money, 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 give me my money back. Wow, they actually produced a lot. Wasn't expecting that. Okie dokie. Swap the wheat roll for a fish pie and go to sleep. Where the Pikachu is the fish pie. Fished out. Okay. Next season. Let me sleep until next season. Please let me sleep until next season. Of course not. Well, at least I can confirm it's not the next day. Annoying people. 1 day, 1 hour, 1 day, 11 hours. So I still need to wait a couple of days. No problem. Thing to do around the village. So, first of all, where is my trustful hammer? Get here, mate. Knives and axes. Yeah, so although I have a worker as a smith, it's not their job to produce these. It is mainly mine. Okie. The reason why I don't have the smith produce those is because, well, they're actually useless. Even quite a few levels and skill, he can barely process the iron bars, so it would be a waste. And key. So let's see. Okay, I've already started adding insulation to the houses near my house, and of course I will go to other ones. But for Pikachu's sake, looks like it's a total nursery over here. Although, to be fair, this actually means that the next year I might start having workers back. Most of the houses have, of course, another child. But to be fair, it's quite a decent job because they do come with higher skills. For example, this one, unlike the parents, she already has a 4 in one skill. Wow. On the other hand, I'm suffering lots of damage over here with this lady being a mother with that level 9 in trading skill. This one level 7 in extraction. So yeah, this one level 7 in farming. So yeah, some of them are dealing quite a huge blow, but like I said, their children will be very useful. So it's quite an understanding attitude that I need to have. Now, speaking of qualified workers, I need to take a few trips. See. Wait a second. Aha, so this one was it. Oh, it was this one. And I was blind. Yeah, so they have been struggling for some time. They kept going around and around and around, so I decided to open this space. It doesn't look like they're kind of using it properly, to be honest. You down. Yeah, basically they could just walk through here. They kind of refuse to do it for some reason. There's no need to go through any puddles. Or see, get yourself here, mate. We're on a mission.
The road goes over all.
I have no idea why I went through that. But not my problem. Yeah, so I'm not interested in trading or anything. Just want to quickly check some spots where I know that villagers with potential might spawn. Nope.
Move on.
Might double check it. Not bad. Again, not bad. This would have been useful a long time ago. Yeah. Let's see. I am going to take a short trip through here. As I remember, there should be some dangerous animals around. Oopsie. No, I didn't remember this. And I wish I had.
Get him. Here.
because it makes it more difficult. Okay, there's some bears around apparently. I honestly wanted to know about it. Let's see. The wolfies are coming. Okay, I'm pretty sure that once I get to a certain point over here, yeah. Well, I already knew there was a limit. But I did manage to discover a few more dangerous animals around. Even more. Yeah, I do hate it when it's all rocky and I end up discovering something that can attack me or my horse. Okie, so yeah. More wolves, of course, why not? And back to safety I am. Yeah, so this was kind of useless. I was hoping to find a skilled worker or something interesting. I didn't. Ah, nah, what can I do? Better than nothing. Yeah, none over here either. So it's back to my village. Okay, now I'm kind of pressured. I did manage to finish most of this. And I am close to finishing probably the entire quest line in the Entangled in Darkness. But the main issue right now is that I need to wait until the next season. I cannot even sleep until the next season. It's kind of my fault because I'm playing with 4 days per season in the setting, but nah, what is it is. So yeah, this is the end of this episode. And if you found anything useful or helpful, or you have any questions or any tips or advice, please feel free to leave a comment. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.